Hello, gamers! Gamers, hello! How are we doing? I hope the answer is well. Also, hello, Dowdy B. I'm nailing it with your username, by the way. Have you noticed? Are you tired of me talking about it? And Jamie just posted a baby cat. This picture's kind of gnarly. Anyway, just wrote up, well, posted a thing from the rescue. I'm not going to describe it as good. But he is an amazing man. I've met him. So chatty. Oh, that was how his life got started. Y'all hear the construction noises that are happening out? Sound like meow, 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 meow. Anyway. Oh gosh, got a raid from Giant Bomb right at the start of the stream. Oh, amazing. Hello, raiders. Hello, friends. Finally building me a new roof. If only. Hello. What is up? Showing off my Cheez-Its, embarrassing me in front of everyone. All the freaking time. Anyway, I'm drinking iced coffee. I should get a water, but I'll do that later. Iced coffee. My dad got me this mug, as well as a Lego puzzle. Do y'all want to see my Lego puzzle? I'm going to show you. 1 minute, okay? Okay? I'm coming back. Almost here. Okay. So I got a couple things to show off. We're doing Puzz talk. Okay, first things first. This is my dad's the Lego puzzle he got for me. Bunch of minifigures. It looks fun. They're colorful. I think this will be a good one. I don't think it'll be too hard, which is good because currently I'm doing this one, which is incredibly hard. Bunch of Lego minifigure set. I've been doing it for literal months. And I granted I could sit down and really buckle down and do it. I have quite a bit done. But they're both 1,000 pieces. But this is taking me fucking forever. Working on it. It's like I got all the sort of specific faces, and now I just have a bunch of generic, smiling Lego faces, and I'm like, Jesus. But what I've been doing, still get my puzzle fix, is I'll take puzzles to my girlfriend's house and force her to allow me a large amount of space to do a puzzle there. So currently I'm doing a piecework puzzle, the California one, and it's been amazing. It's been so fun. There are all these different colors, these different sections. So I sort by piece shape. Eventually we're going to have to get there, but I just haven't had the patience. But it's it's crazy how quickly I'm breezing through this piecework one after doing this big Lego one. I'm like, this one's too much. It's too much. Ooh, Duchess of Penguin.
7 months, wow.
Wow, indeed. Thank you so much, Duchess of Penguin. Big puzzler power move. Honestly, it's awesome. I love having a puzzle everywhere I go. We also host these game nights, and it's so nice having a puzzle out for people. So it's like they do the puzzle while we get drinks set up or whatever. I really recommend it. I think having a puzzle out when guests come over is a really great, especially what I did. So I did the La Puz vacation puzzle not that long ago. We're really hashtag influencing. This is a hashtag. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Hashtag influencing. But I did La Puz's vacation puzzle, which is great. It felt like a bunch of mini puzzles in one. We loved it. But I saved just the very end for when I had friends coming over for dinner. It's like, hey, we're finishing up dinner. You guys work on that puzzle. And they finished the puzzle. It was so satisfying for them. It was amazing. Like I'm telling you, having a puzzle out is the move. People love it. A little food for thought. Puzzling is the best. You know? I never used to really gone all in on puzzling. I'm glad for it. I'm gonna eat a small bit of pumpkin loaf. I hope you'll forgive me for this. Puzzling does feel good. You know what else feels good? Playing Baldur's Gate 3! Boom. Boop. I wouldn't know. Here, this is... Woo!
Puzzle stream when?
Thank you, 2 kids to feed for the 4 months. Likely never, realistically. I guess it might be some chill ASMR content, but it's more just a matter of logistics. It seems hard to film, and whenever my mom starts a puzzle, she goes mad, makes our entire family help her. So I'd like to think I'm like a chill puzzler, where I'm like, if you want to join, it's great, and if not, I'm more crazy and annoying in the way that, like, if the puzzle is on the dining room table and we sit down to any meal, I will be, like, engaged in the conversation eating my food, but I'm also just going to be, like, looking at the puzzle pieces the whole time. But I stand by it. I'm okay with it. Missed the last room and apparently Ding Dong. Well, I did put it on my YouTube. We'll see if that gets taken down. But we saw Asterian's Ding Dong. I played a little bit last night, too. And we talked about... Hi, Tater. Oh, this alarm's going off, buddy. I know. Alright, there's like a bunch of loud noises happening. Does not like it. Anyway, as I was saying... Yes, we saw Asterian's Ding Dong. We also saw his scars on his back, and we talked to him about him. He's like, whatever, I don't want to see him. Blah, 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 blah. I can't look in the mirror. Blah, 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 blah. So later on, I talked to him again, and he's like feeling them and trying to figure out what they say. And then we were like, do you want us to help? And he's like, no! And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm sorry, yes, I do. So I drew it on the ground, and then neither of us could read it because it's in like the devil tongue. Tater, you want to come up, buddy? Your face on my fingy? That's cool. Come on up, little guy, please. Pretty please. Please. Oh, there you go. We're bringing it to you. There you go, buddy. Mwah. Everybody missed Ding Dong. I'm sorry. So we haven't figured out. Also, I'm in the Underdark, and it is kind of kicking my ass, but that's okay. Tater, what are you doing? You're sniffing my arm? Okay. But that sort of feels like the next thing. We're heading to Moonrise Towers, because if I look on the journal, traveling through the Underdark, I could also travel through the Mountain Pass, but traveling through the Underdark seems more interesting. Rescued Halsin. He thanked us. Said Wrath would surely reward us. Okay, Wrath technically did. Halsin said that we have no immediate danger. It's just Moonrise Towers. So, we did the celebration. I don't know why it's still showing up this. Oh, Tater's yelling. What's up, buddy? Yelling? Because of the alarm? I know, I'm so sorry. I might close a couple windows here in a minute. So, I do want to go there, but that's sort of in the, like, next section. Free the artists. Okay, well, that's in Baldur's Gate. There is like an alarm happening, I think in the building next door. This has happened once before and it was a nightmare. Ow. Okay, well we continue traveling to Shadowheart. Okay, find the dark Justisar's lair. Tater, I know it's so crazy out here, these noises. I'm gonna close, if y'all don't mind, my windows so Tater Tot can have a little bit less noise. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn my camera on. Well, let me turn my camera on. If y'all couldn't see my beautiful face this whole time. I lifted up Tater and everything. Tater man. Tater man, off in a moment. I gotta close some windows, okay? Oh no, the alarm stopped. Okay, we're good. Tater, we're Gucci. The alarm stopped. He's still with me. You missed Tater. Here, I'll show y'all Tater. Here, buddy. Buddy, you're a star. Okay, there he is. Mwah. There's my Tater boy. There's my stinky man. Fiery friend. Okay, we updated Carlock's heart, but then we need like a coolant for it, so we're working on that. I did find more iron stuff. Anyway, should we take a short rest?
The path lies before me.
Okay, Tater. If you're gonna be on the desk, could you freaking get out of my freaking way? Darian, I would like, oopsies, you two. Lockpick. I'm looking over Tater Tot's butt to try to see what's on screen. Alright, bye, Tater. Alright. I think we're gonna be a Gucci on this one. Recently got car locked. She cruised like a sailor. She's distracted, loves food. She's my favorite. Dude, she rocks. And also, wow! Could have opened one of those crazy 30 doors.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, okay. What do we got? Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh. Yeah, I love that she like kind of hangs out and dances too. Alright. Gemsies. Take the glowing gem. Could I not? I guess not. Chasm Creeper. Fall over the edge to grab this? No. We send these to camp. I do feel like what I would love for them, I have all these spells, so I want everyone to have a scroll of invisibility, I think, to be able to leave. He has Misty Step, so we're not going to worry about it for him. But I do want to, I want to move these spells about. Scroll of Darkness, okay, we'll do that. Blind, well, we'll do that for you, you're the sneaky one. He's the sneaky one. With Web, Scroll of Witch Bolt. Have her take some of these scrolls. I love Thunderwave. I'm gonna give it to you because you're in the thick of things often. I'm gonna give this to you. She's kind of my defensive one. You can speak to the undead, so we'll give this to Asterion, who loves talking to the undead. Old person, again, you're defensive. I'm trying to like think of things in a bigger way of like strategy. You are my like. She's sort of also defensive. But I have some of these already. I'll actually keep this for you. But she is my healer. I like... Ooh.
Hey, it's Abby.
Hey, it's Happy Earmuffs. Thank you for subscribing. Scroll of Burning Hands. This is a fun one. Scroll of Grease. Okay. Friendship. I Gucci on that one. That's Carlock. Scroll of Blur. Alright, alright. Anyway. Okay, we gotta give this to you. Vampiric Touch. Hello. Ray of Sickness. Okay. Your image, magic weapon. I don't know if this is actually helpful. Wanted to do that a little bit. Yeah, whatever. Okay, moving on. Save. A sip from my... I almost said milk, but it's not milk.
What's
it's
inside?
coffee, I swear. I'm an adult. It does have milk in it, though. This is a valuable little stash we've found. Anything else? I think. There we go. I don't mind if I do. Okay, excuse me. We kind of had to jump up here.
The Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them.
Oh, I see. Well, we're pretty rich, so. Also, when we walked down in here, there was like a guy's voice that was like, they're coming, and then it was like, you're coming, and it was like, whoa. And then we fought a couple Minotaurs. All you gotta know. Well, we've robbed these guys blind, so let's hope they don't come back for us. These are camp supplies, so send them to camp. Steam Deck. Is it actually working? Let's see. Boop. Oh, good. Really been working, so I'm glad it reset itself. I worked my way down. Looks like that's maybe a dead end. Looking at the map here. Let's keep going this way. This seems to be the way to go. Alright. Well, where were we? I see we're heading to like an elevator. Kind of came up here like a weird way. We need to look at these chests, everybody. Calm down, calm down. How did I come up here? Like jumped on some mushrooms and then got up here. Oh, this is how I came up here. I like was gonna disarm a trap and then we walked over and it exploded, which seems cheap to camp. Okay. Camp. I'm trying to be more organized about my stuff. not very good at the resource organization and management, but I'm doing my best. Okay. Darian. My instinct is always just to take everything, even if it's absolute garbage, but I'm then constantly being overloaded. Not so good. Okay, let's check out the fish barrel. Ew. Well. Moving on. This stuff. Oh, heavy chest. Hold on. Darian.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, you need to disarm. Got a perception chest. This is him disarming it, I hope. I assume so. Well, sleight of hand, I think actually my gal's pretty good at it. Some of the booze has decent gold value. Oh, that's good to know. I always just use it for long rests. I like having more than enough supplies for the long rests because I like long resting regularly.
Let's crack it open.
Alright. Give it a roll. These are two in Texas. Damn. Pretty sure I saw me drinking a glass of milk on the gram. You know what? You're not wrong. I do quite enjoy...
No time to rest.
I'm like, if you're out and you're getting pancakes or something, you gotta freaking get milk. Okay? I'm sorry. It's just, you have to get milk. I'm like, if the meal is milk, you gotta get milk. You know what I'm saying? The meal, it pairs well, like fine wine. Yeah, this one's worth some money. Some wine. Anyway, we'll send to camp. I am not, like, hard up for money, so that's nice.
Let's have a look.
Man, we found good shit over here. Love to loot. Good looking garlic. Sent to camp. I've been watching a lot of, like, videos about game design and game development. Riot has a good series, excuse me, about it. I watched all of theirs. And I'm not sure if it really taught me a whole lot new. Lockpick you?
I'll do a challenge.
A challenge. But it sort of reinforced stuff. It also was interesting to see all the different aspects of game making. Like, person just for, like, you know, to make, like, wind stuff on attacks. Not describing it well. Or crank somewhere?
Doesn't work.
How do we make it work? I need to reach the mountain path. Well, what the heck? Doesn't work. What am I supposed to do? Alt. Which... What am I missing?
Doesn't work.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Play a lot of Riot games. Their attention to detail in game design is impressive.
Light on my feet.
Yeah, seem like a good team. A lot of
Something
good advice.
good here,
The videos were also well made. Nice. This is the jump down. There's probably a different way down too. The way we're going. I guess I'm just gonna start exploring over here. I don't know. The elevator's not working. What do about it? Please don't blow that thing up. Ready? We see the trap there. We're not gonna step on it, right? Good. Save. My stream deck turning off again. They can only be unlocked from above. Milk with cookies. Yes, see, you gotta milk with cookies. Oreo and milk, yes. Okay, back on. Alright, saved from the spores. Handle these. Other one? No. Alright. That looks like kind of a death zone down there. Disadvantage. Shit, what are these guys? Talk to them? Oh, we're gonna run to talk. Find out. I'm gonna run through this hell zone. We need to stop moving. Oh god, not this guy again. Oh, crouch.
Out of sight,
I
out
think
of
that'll
mind.
actually do it, but
On my way.
okay, good. Only Tavi's crouching. Things we want to attack. You know what I mean? Saying I do. Guys, where'd they go? Where'd they go? I'm like. Oh, okay, great. I'm like, I probably could have used that to my advantage with.
Some mask and torch stalks. Hell of a combination.
Yeah, well,
Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
we're gonna just get rid of them all. Yeah, I feel like we
These
could have
boots have
probably
seen
used
everything.
this against the burrowing guy, but I just want to play it safe. You
I'll
know?
take that.
Here. Okay.
Nice mug.
Thank you, Angry Balloon. I was just saying my dad got it. We're gonna keep on. I'm gonna talk to these guys. We're gonna be friends? Are we all friendly? I've killed your babies, I guess, but we're friends, right? Noxious, servant, too
There's
restless.
something to ask.
Hello.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
Okay.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Focus on my parasite and connect. Tell the truth. Seek safe passage and serve for your treatment. Progressing adventure. Seek understanding. Focus on the sovereign song. Private. I kind of feel like I'm just passing through, but I like doing a check. I'm a peaceful harmony and tune. Okay, well, she's a bard, so we always have to go with the bard one. I want to do the insight, which is seek understanding, but I like the idea of her. Again, if she can like show off the singing, the theater kid in her, she's gonna choose that one.
Detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
Uh-oh. Did someone blow up all the mushrooms in your mushroom field? Don't know who that was. Sense your fear. I've come to aid you.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Cool.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you.
I don't know what that means. But okay. Oh, Patty.
Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body.
Annihilation.
A voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Not everybody likes the coffee cup. It is
Leave this
heavy. It's
one.
like good quality.
Come to me. We must speak.
Oh, that's the voice that was like, they're coming. They're coming. Urgar Spore. Alright, guess we're not chatting to you. That's fine. Uh-oh. I won't, loot their body, even though I want to. Waypoint discovered. Where? Where? It is. Do I keep going this way? Cool, we found like a freaking spore village. This rocks. Unattack it. Oh, who are you? Alright, I'd like to talk to Blurg, please. Blurg, your food is ready.
So many minds. Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
I would love a
The
mushroom
scholar's brow
person
tenses.
as like a
His
friend.
voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service.
Hello, Blurg.
Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I'm gonna say I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious
Fair
to
enough.
find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
All those sweaters all like pilled. Honestly, I kind of got lost. Mind Flayer infects me with a tadpole. Collect mushrooms. I'm gonna say I got infected with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where
See,
they
look at
hold
the
so
little
much power?
filling. Cool. Playing the whole story. All right, buckle up, buddy.
You were infected by an illicit tadpole? It's
Do
a
you know how to
miracle
cure
you're
it? Because
still
I will do
intact.
anything for a
You
cure.
must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist.
I'm sure it'll fuck my body up in a weird way, but I'll keep
I
doing it.
hope this is important, Zerg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illicit tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No seromorphosis?
Uh-oh.
That's impossible,
Scary.
but intriguing.
Are you a friend?
Are you looking to have it extracted?
Mind Flayer, die! At least your friend has that possible. Say yes, absolutely.
Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Alright.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
I wish his tentacles also did this. Can you extract it?
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Damn. Alright, well my friend Asterian's got like 4 of these worms in his head. Is he okay? He said that doesn't sound
It is
ideal.
not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
I want his outfit. I want to have this guy's outfit.
But
Let me steal his
not
clothes. I'm
worry.
still annoyed we couldn't get that one
Should
Jester's
you
outfit.
transform?
Killed her and everything.
I will happily perform a new examination.
Oh. Okay, here's the Mind Flayer
A
ship I was on.
Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one
I
myself.
like that his head's...
They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Well, good pause. I would say thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry
The
I
Gith
cannot
ended
assist
them.
you in its
Makes sense.
removal. But I have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances
Ooh,
that
gotta
can
go on a trip.
influence the mind.
pass. Isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet?
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Alright, whatever. Works for me. What kind of alchemy are we talking
A
about?
tincture
Mushrooms?
distilled from
LSD?
a collection of rare mushrooms.
Nope,
They
mushrooms.
have
Gotcha.
subtle psionic influence.
I get it.
I would require
I put in like a tea or
fresh
something.
tongue
Just
of
doing it straight up
madness.
towards my tummy.
and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Is it? Looks like lovely. Where did I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Mistra. I should bring Gale back over here. Where does this Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushroom?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Okay, alright, come back and
May
have some
your
mushrooms.
travels be safe and swift.
I'm doing it. Cool. That was fun. What the hell is this thing? This freaking lewd. Come on. Read these meticulous notes.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
Trade. I want to read your notes. Oh, that's fun. Circle with blast, scorching ray. Cool. I don't know if other people are wearing circlets. Peeked. Ooh, that's great. Difficult terrain doesn't bother me. Where can see in the dark up to 12 meters. That's also pretty useful. What a freaking finger. Oh, also while I was off stream, I talked to... I'm gonna take these books. I like the books. I talked to, some, like, ogres, and they were really eloquent because they liked eating human people and they wanted to eat me, and then I was like, you don't have to eat me. I'll, like, blow a horn and then you'll come and then you can yell at them, and they were like, okay. So that's the deal. So I have a horn now that I can blow, and hopefully they will come and save my ass when needed. What is someone watching like a Lionsgate movie? What is that roaring? What? No, MGM? Is that what it is? MGM? Keep the teddy bear. I like it. Oh, good. We have 1 billion necklaces and jewelry items. Keep this locket. I got it off of the girl who died to the ogre. I don't know. It feels more special. I think it actually is, but... Love. Noise. The juicy apples. Anything else we're selling? Not. Right, barter. Thanks, pal. Thing I should sell? No, we don't really give you valuables, I see. We do give you some valuable. money. Yeah, so much gold. I'm gonna live under the earth. Okay. That's doing Asterion, yeah. Sting from doing exactly.
More personal research, Professor?
Read your little books. Hi. To read. Read. Not actually gonna read. This blueprint. Oh, also, I fought the spiders. We should do that now. I'm gonna send this to camp. I'm gonna send these books to camp. What the ridiculous notes? Send to camp. What are the notes? Journal. Camp. I've already read all of these. This notes, read. Camp. Oh yeah, we got Vola's Guide to Baldur's Gate. That was fun. But I got this thing. You want it? Okay. Darian,
Chris lately.
I want you to examine.
Yes. She is cataloging coital and fertility rituals.
Let me open.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
I'm in a conversation somehow.
Greetings. What knowledge do you seek?
Hey, how'd you escape your
I
colony?
was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its
Complete
control
what so far?
shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
Alright. Well, goodbye. I don't need to ask you these rude-ass questions, but I can now. Farther than I am out. Okay. See you later, Stuffy McGee! Alright, well, we're gonna shove this dark amethyst into the book. Okay, examine. I guess read? Okay, Asterion.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole.
We have the
Only
gem
an
now.
oval
Shove it in there.
recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those
Oh, there was something
piercing
I caught.
amethyst
Pretty-
eyes
very
draw
good.
you in.
Okay.
You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Asterion. I see amethyst. Okay, we're gonna save real quick. Just in case. Bad bosses, different styles of hive minds. Yeah, this game's got a lot in it. Okay. Shove it in here. I like for Asterion, my roleplay is he's always kind of like, this might give me some power, I'll do it. I don't care. I kind of feel like he's been alive so long that he really doesn't give a shit about his life anymore. You know what I mean? Crack it open. What do we got? Hello, Mark Rojas. Okay. Open the book.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Alright. Guess that's that. Not sure what that means. Gonna like catch up on him? Have rapport spores. Well, fun. Dang, I'm in like a dialogue.
I greet you, child of the sun.
Child of the sun.
How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
The tales of slavering brainless human. Exaggerated? Say more individual ambition than your kin. Why?
I was born with a the moment its control shattered.
I ain't gonna ask
In
this
the
question.
beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich.
What the hell's a lich?
Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis.
Does make sense.
But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Thing? How do you decide what society's goals are? Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose?
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost. Yes?
Alright, well, catch you later. Gonna go find some mushrooms. I do, before we talk to the mushroom people, I wanna bring Gale along, because... Oh, what the hell? What's going on? What happened? No. Well, let's go up here. You guys seem to... They have something to say. Let's talk to this mossy guy. Hark, damn it all. Oh, still alive, aren't you?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
Yeah.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
Damn.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
Alright, let's go talk to these
The
intruders.
Sovereign's song
see what's
halts
going on.
as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Alright, how about we talk it out? Gotten better at that.
Dwergar invaders. We can manage that. Better than picking this fight, surely.
Why do they attack? Poison a corpse, what magic is this? Fine mind, tell me the invaders. Which moves, fights, how will it crumble? We'll do the bard one.
The Sovereign's song twists into images. Dwergar changing size, slipping in and out of invisibility, invoking craven divinity. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift.
Cool!
It will help you exterminate.
But I like these mushroom guys. So I'll kind of do whatever they say. I'd like to talk to the other dudes if I
The
can.
Sovereign
I'll
gifts
kill
you
'em.
one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Cool.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
These guys are
You
cool.
do the circle a service. We will await word.
Right. Harbor Fugitive Gnome, Admiral Review, planting spores in a corpse, what magic is this?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
Right, a little dark.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Spores hold such power, how might I gain this knowledge?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Alright. Fugitive Gnome?
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Okay. Don't know what that was about, but catch you later. But the dude? Talk to Thula.
Don't.
Oh, what?
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
I'm gonna say, who did this to you?
Dwegar slashed me.
Dwegar. Consider what I know of Dwegar poison lore. See how we do. Alright, I think we'll be okay. I guess I didn't let Astarion drink my blood last night, so. I think my character does have Vitigilo. I don't know how to say it.
Like dwarves,
Vitigilo?
Dwegar have innate resistance to
But yes,
poison,
that was like an
and thus
option.
no
I thought it was
need
cool.
for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
I want to give her an antitoxin. See if it works. Of course, Karlach approves. Alright, drink this. Chug, chug, chug. Your cap back on for ripping your pocket, you idiot. Juice all over everything. How you feeling, buddy?
Gods! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
I don't know, because you're like dead. Let's say, how could I pass by? You were in pain.
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwegar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
What are Dwegar digging for? I'm gonna say, what was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well.
Oh,
Help my
shit.
clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
Alright, if I can.
Thank you. Only wish
Thought
I
I
could
missed
go
that
with you.
insight thing.
But here,
Guess I'm like, whatever.
I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwegar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Join the mixtape club. Yeah, I need to make the mixtape for next month. Alright, ooh, we got some inspiration. Who liked it? Okay. Well, first of all, let me check my inventory. What boots did she give me? Sort by type. Oh, this is my Lumps Warhorn. What is this? Dash often enough with her. And I do enjoy boost of speed. Like heals. Heals. So I do like this one because it's like difficult terrain doesn't make much of it. Quick heals. Gain speed, freedom. And how do I... What, the 3 dots? Do I do T? Okay. Movement speed doubles, and enemies have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. I think... I feel like her jumping distance higher. I might give you boots of speed. Because she's like always zipping around when we're fighting people. And then I like you walking on difficult terrain. That feels pretty good to me. Oh, we did get a ring. See in the dark. Give that to you. It's useful. Although Maybe I'll give it to Asterion. I'm gonna give this one to you because you're gonna be sneaking around. I like the idea of you seeing in the dark. So you... Okay. I like the rings and whatnot we have on everyone. Feels good. Yeah. ADM seems... Also do... Well, we'll keep 8. Sorry, my stream deck keeps popping in and out. I want more jewelry, I want more rings. Let's do type. I like having stuff. Amulet of the Unworthy, resistance slashing damage, vulnerability to bludgeoning. Alright, everybody has necklaces, everyone is pretty well stocked up. More jewelry too, yeah. Alright, let's do a little quick savey. And then we shall keep moving forward. What do we have on our map? The Arcane Tower. Ooh, let's go over there. There's this goblin camp underneath the ground? I wonder. Alright, we're just gonna keep moving this way, I think. Can't go up through there yet. But yeah, let's keep exploring the Underdark. Don't really know what else to be doing. Oh, this feels like the thing that they were like, this will open up for you if you up. Wrong, right? Ooh, can I talk to this guy? Have animal chatting on? No. Speak with animals. Deep Rothi. Rothe.
Want master back. He treats me good now. Doesn't kick me anymore.
Who's your master?
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Can you describe it?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Why do you ask? Haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
No, I want to find him. Say... I'm not finding him? I'm gonna say, who is he
My
to you?
useless husband.
Oh no.
Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
He's not finding
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You
No
try to
worries.
ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
I like how much she hates her fucking husband. Show me your wares, please. Oh, some wheat. Like, ooh. 4 flask. I'm gonna do that. Where did I get this? Oh. I have all these. I don't know what to do with these, like, freaky things that the what's-her-face gave to me. Maybe I should just send them to camp and forget about them. Okay, well, I guess I'll just sell the one thing. What do you have? Gale mail? Mail, more like. Yeah. Okay, what is it? Your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. Don't mind if I do. What is this? Ring of Jumping. The spell. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Corrosive Flail. Okay. Ooh! Word. Mass healing word. I mean, what's-her-face already has those. So... Pale pink dye. Mellow fruit dye. I do always like buying the dyes. I don't use them. I can show y'all. Gonna buy the dyes. Potion of invisibility. It looks like a necklace. More dyes. Take all the dyes. We're really selling quite a bit down here, but I'm sticking with it. I think that's her wedding ring. Enjoy your wheat. Barter. Okay, I want to know. Are you good with this weapon? Is. This is... I think I'm gonna get this for. It's expensive. But I wanted to have a better weapon. So... I'll buy this for Shadowheart. Still have quite a few coin. You know, it's a lot of coin. But we'll earn more back. Harder. See you later. Alrighty, why don't you have this? Hey, what do you think of that? Boom. This do for you. For sure, rest. Fairy fire. I've never used this fairy fire thing. So. And this one. Daisy. You guys need to get out of it. It keeps glitching and thinking they're in dialogue when they're not. It's quite annoying.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in.
What are you doing down
right
here?
now? Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss.
Must be something else you're up to.
Like I told you already, I'm waiting for that lummox Balin.
Alright, sorry. I forget that she has no charisma. Okay. So, compared to this, why can't I compare them? There we go. Okay, corrosive flail. This is good. And then tenacity, when you miss an attack, you deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. It seems good. And we have a bunch more stuff. I'm gonna keep this for her. This seems fun. Why not? Let's get back to you, and then... Oops. Why is it thinking everyone's in freaking dialogue? It's so annoying. Okay, we're gonna talk to you. Bye. Okay. Let's check out the rings. We definitely bought some. Acid damage. What do you have? Kind of am not against her being like the acid one, but I also, it says jumping. I want you to have the jumping spell because I always kind of want her to be out of the action. I'm gonna give you the acid one because I just like her fucking people up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling pretty good about that. I like what's going on with my characters. Give a little save, keep moving. Saw a video of someone talking to a sheep in this game, completely dissolved into an entire illusion. Oh yeah, I did that. I did that in my game too. Yeah, it's like you talk to a sheep and you're like, this doesn't seem like a sheep.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come.
Uh-huh.
Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
My home is wherever travel. Fill your heart with memories of your most treasured places. Visit the banks. There and imagine the bustle of the cities. Tricky concept, but home is wherever I can make it family too. I'm gonna say green and fertile. Seems nice.
It cringes in response to your sunny vision.
Sorry.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no
This is so wet.
This
Like his
circle
nipple mushroom
does
stuff.
not welcome me. But I have heard the song.
Cool, you can join me.
Mean to
Oh, I want to
climb
be part of my party. Wouldn't that be so amazing? I want to be part of my party.
I mean to join you.
Say, very well, you may join me.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse.
I don't think he's gonna be like in my camp or anything, but I wish. Cool. Alright, we might swap out Shadowheart with Gale. I like her as a healer for me. And I kind of want Gale to be part of... Why is it keep thinking... I might save and reload. Game menu. I'm gonna save. It keeps thinking I'm in dialogue, and it's really annoying. The game has been a little glitchy for me. Load. I think I'm also running out of memory on my computer, which is not helping, I'm sure. That's okay. Can't be seen. Some criminal acts can be overheard. Oh, that's interesting. Dead 3 are all once mortal men, but descended of godhood in a strange bargain with Jurgle, the original god of death, murder, and strife. Hey, my name's Jurgle. What's up? It's Jurgle here. That bug happened to me a few times. I don't think it did it after Act 1. Fix the same way you are now. Well, that's good. Trimming accumulated old save seems to help a little. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I'm not gonna go back to like the early stuff. Jurgle and Blurg. My two buds. My two dads, Jurgle and Blurg. Okay, let's... If we go to camp, will we lose this guy?
Balin, where are...
We're still in the Underdark, so... Hopeful not. Oh, no, he's in my camp. Okay. Shadowheart, I'm gonna leave you here. Don't kill Lizelle, alright?
the two of us.
We're bringing Gale with us, because Gale has business down here. I'm gonna see to it.
Well, my day just improved.
Oh.
Did you want something?
Yeah, can you stay here? We share something special. Talk about it.
Very serious of you.
How are you
But
faring?
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark
We've,
Justicia.
Like, had this conversation a million times.
But perhaps, if you're sure,
Interrupt your little
fine.
story.
I'll be.
Say bye, bitch. Alright, Gale, where are you? I'm about to see your lover's friend.
Best be on my way.
Will, you're cool. Gale, you're cool. Scratch, you're cool. Okay. Gale, talk to me.
Always a delight to speak with you.
I would
What
like
can I do?
you to join me.
With pleasure.
Alright, I think we should be able to level him up. Lord and his friend are great. Duo. Okay, Gale.
Ready.
Level up. We're weak, my man. Woo! Alright. You're kind of going to be my healer now. Animate Dead. Bestow Curse. Blink. At the end of your turn, roll a d20 on 11 or higher. You vanish into the ethereal plane. Ooh, that's fun. Counter spell. Nullify another creature's spell as a reaction. Spell must be 3rd level or lower. If it's higher, you must succeed on a check to nullify it. Difficulty of which is based on the spell's level. Counter magic. Get it? Fireball. Let's do that. Okay, prepare spells. This knife's fun. Seems fine to me. We're gonna leave it, except Gale is definitely the singer in a Christian rock. Yes. I was listening, just saying Christian rock band reminded me. I was listening to old interviews with Sinead O'Connor.
Seems powerful.
And
what can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
the orb is like magic juice, I think. Anyway, he was just talking about sort of studying religion for a long time and like finding Islam, and it was very fascinating. And she also was talking about sort of how music is powerful, the stuff, and she talked about let me save really quick.
Keeping the alternative.
I guess Bob Dylan had a Christian album, which was fascinating. I saved it because I was curious to listen to it. It's called Slow Train Coming. Not religious in any way, but I was intrigued, and I don't know. I've always been curious to read religious texts just because they're so important to so many societies. A deep hole. Why don't you take a look at that? What do we got?
And with your keen eyesight, the hole below you soon plummets into an abyss of impossible darkness.
Let's see if you have scrolls you can learn as well. Oh. Let's consider into the
Faint
hole.
sounds echo against unseen stone. Nothing discernible by eye or ear.
Gale, jump down there. Earn your keep. Hello?
Your call echoes as it plunges downward before gradually
Correct,
fading
easy
away.
peasy. Convert to Islam. At some point. Or I guess she says reverted.
Will fill my belly.
Say apologies, didn't mean to disturb.
Disturb me still.
I kind of want to be like stupid of like, whoops, sorry, and just keep saying sorry. I'm annoying this person. Alright, well, that was fascinating. Okay, well, moving on. Is this the right path? What is this? Find Baleen. Okay, we kind of want to do that because I think I do want to do these things as well. But I want to find Baleen. Because we have Gale with us.
What these grooves are. Territorial markings, maybe? I can't say for certain.
These? Alright, well, that was useful. Severed arm. Red Hollow. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Everyone go over here, everyone go over here.
Just when I was getting used to the sky again.
Mushroom enthusiast? Well, that's freaking fun.
Fear not, Karlach. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Agree. It's fun exploring the Underdark. I feel like I was running out of things to do above land.
Perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
Gonna go away, these noxious fumes. Oh, we can down. I shall. Well, I guess climb down here. Okay, gonna be real. I watched. Oh, there's this guy. Okay, I watched like a clip, either a clip or I just like happened to pop into someone's stream and they immediately shot these and they all blew up and then this guy died. I'd like to say this lady's husband. So how I want to do that? Okay, Asterion. Not group mode. I want you to crouch through here. Help this guy. Save real quick. I really want to save scum this, but I would like to save this one. I think I saw that clip. Someone kept insisting they would be fine. Yeah, I don't know. No, bad idea. Okay, we need to figure out like the maze of the... Hiding successful. Shit. Shit. Alright, we're gonna maybe reload this one. I want to figure out how to do this. Reload that one. Looks good to me. No big spoilers, but now I know I want to... Well, we have, I know What's-Her-Face has a raining spell, so perhaps we'll try that. Like, ouch, fuck. Ouch, oh my god. Might not surprise you considering I just banged two things on the way up here, but I like banged my ankle bone against something and it really hurts. Hello, Fobwashed. Yes, we are dying. Anyway, how you doing? Well, I hope. Am I watching Only Murders? No, I've heard it's good. I watch. I see the torch. Okay. This probably won't work.
Won't know what bit him.
What are you doing, you fool? Okay, that was not the move. That was not the move. Alright, we're reloading. We're reloading. Banging yourself on something for you batting it, wonder why that part of your body hurts. Yes. Doing well too. Can't complain too much. Resolve this in a way that impressed me with the game. Considered it. Ooh, I bet there's a bunch of different ways to go about it. What I'm gonna do, sorry, I have cat hair in my mouth, is I'm gonna make Shadow Heart's rain go across, because I never use that rain spell. It feels kind of useless most of the time. Maybe we can also throw holy water or something? I'd be curious. Okay. Why don't you go back to the group here? Sovereign Blood. Oh, Sovereign Blood. Shit, I don't have what's right. Ray of Frost, Arcane Recovery, Acid Arrow. God, he only has a shovel. I forget I've really left him completely ill-equipped for anything. maybe
Shouldn't have
you have
wished
a potion
to
of
live in more interesting
flying.
times.
Oh, you know what I might be able to do? Okay, we're gonna try this. Astarion, back to your not being in group toggle. Up here. I'm gonna have a misty step to it. See if that works. Misty step. Why are you walking right by the thing, you absolute idiot? Okay, we'll figure this out. I'll load. So, I know I wasn't going to save scum this, but I want to figure out how to do this, so we're going to save scum this. Meryl Streep's in it, wow. Oh, really? That's fun, Snuffy McGee. I feel like there's so much of that in this game where it's like you do so much stuff and they just completely miss things, which I think is what makes this game so good. Cheese this bit so hard. I support and respect. Okay, so we might have an arrow that has water on it too. That might put the torch out. I'm trying to think of how we can do this. I might be able to throw something. I want to find a way to do this. We could probably fly. Oh, we have magic hand too. Well, let's try it. We're just gonna try throwing everything at it. Okay. Mage hand. Fly. Fly to here. We're flying. Get it to inventory. Well, what can you do to it? Can you shove it?
What if I just...
Throw.
Bad idea.
Where can I throw it to? Okay. Okay. Magic mage hand, you better not freaking get mage hand. You. Throw. Throw it into the pit. Throw it over here. Okay. Okay. Big magic. Pick up this torch. Ooh. Alright. I still would rather not... Bag. Cause like a giant explosion over here, you know what I mean? Noble stock. Handles. Oh, what is this thing? Well, first of all, let me save. Completely different way than how you did it. Nice. This game rocks. Wind magic, not real. So now let's do Misty Step. I feel like Varian, I want you to go here.
See me coming.
And then can we do some kind of Misty Step? Do it to like there, which... Okay.
Careful.
Oh, we need to heal this man. I wish I had Shadow Heart. I regret getting him.
Stop! Stop! People bang!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
Quite a predicament you've landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
Okay. Hold tight. I'll find your bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Got a flying potion.
Cabbages.
Hell would this bag be? Speed. Darkness. Oop, poison resistance. Bad idea. Where? Well, there's a torch over here. I think the bag might be over there. Bag. Bag. Where are you, bag? Well, let's walk over to here.
I just bad idea.
I mean... Did he die? He died. He died. Kind of seems like he died. Yeah, he only had like 4 health. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Let's load the game. We're gonna load the game. Gale can learn spells from a fair number of those scrolls. Okay, well, I'll have Gale learn some scrolls. Does he just, like, eat the scroll and then he's learned it? Yes. I did know about that about the health potions. I was like, we need to heal this man. Yeah, the health potion's not a bad idea. Throw that at him. Lost a little gold. Okay, small fee. Great. And does he just know it forever if I have him do that? Because that's kind of useful. But I'm not really planning on using Gale all that often, so I kind of am like, you're going to be a weak link with me for a bit, and I'm okay with that. He's just around to from the mushroom picker because it seems like it's a part of his storyline. Would love to find this guy's backpack. I don't want to misty step over here and see what this thing is. Rotting basket. Well, let's misty step. Just right here. And for a backpack. Oh, I guess I could have him jump around too. That's good. Misty step. Boom. Right on his ass. Let's do a quick savey save. Alrighty, we're gonna find your bag, my man. Let's talk.
Stop! Stop!
Okay. What's my rule on backseating? I don't want spoilers on how to solve things unless I'm like asking for it. I'm okay with hints or general ideas here and there if it's like, hey, there's something in this area you're probably gonna miss. I'm cool with that. But I don't want someone to necessarily be like, this is how you solve this. Like, I want to figure that out. Say, quite a predicament.
I know that.
Game mechanics are okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Escape! My bag!
As long as it's not completely spoiling, like, this is how you solve this thing.
Somewhere!
Okay. Let me find your bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
I should heal this man while he's here. He only has... Oh, cabbages. Well, that's a charm. Why don't we throw... Will help us both. Okay, throw... One of these. Both. Interrupted. What? Good. Okay, you know what? I'll take another one and I'll throw it. Oh, bingo, bango, bongo. I didn't mean to do that. That's so annoying. How many do
Let's
you have?
move.
I feel like you probably have. You have 10.
Which way to the nearest library?
Okay, we're not gonna waste anymore. Okay, so we can do... Nope, we've used Mage Hand. Okay, we could do a short rest. I'm against. When it's visible, carry out additional tasks. Okay, so maybe we can jump. Not the best jumper, though. Kind of weak and scrawny. Noble stock. Okay, maybe I'll have you hang out here. Harlock, you are a good jumper. I can't see shit. Okay. Then if you jump here. Sugar.
Stop! Stop!
Oh shit, she's quite on fire.
You
Can I not talk
recognize
to
the
her?
name. Bibberbag,
Oops.
a mushroom that releases
Scroll! Escape!
Hold tight, I'll find your
Thank
bag.
you.
Did I not just have that conversation? Oh, why are you get so close to it? God, she gets close to it.
Me?
Beans? Alright, well, they're screwed. Let's see this. This is... Dang, okay. You survived this? You survived! Okay. Well...
What now?
You guys need to get out of here, though. Run.
God.
Be quick. Okay, you two, get out of here, get out of here. Beans, fuck. Hearts. We can save her. This might be the method we use.
Blood. No, never mind. Time to press ahead.
Okay. Jump. You gonna get up?
Lovely day.
Tail,
this.
maybe? Where the hell are you? Where the hell
My
are they?
pleasure.
Gonna get up? Face. For the pinch. Really being quite stupid about that moment. The jumper one.
What to do?
Can you? Can you jump? You a good jumper? Oh, I feel like you should be kind of chill with the spores, though. What do I know? Let's see if you're chill. Wait, he can't pick anybody up. Okay, you're useless.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Oh no.
If not over, then through.
Okay, let's see how this goes. You die in 1 second.
Feeling fresh?
What? Might be as good as we get. Alright, this is the clumsiest way to do this, but we freaking did it, alright?
Still breathing, despite
So-
everything.
Come on, just have like a jump spot. Oh. Okay, so this dude's kind of chill with the spores.
Should
Run
mind my
here.
step.
Whatever route you want to take is fine with me. Yeah, this guy's pretty chill about the whole thing. We might have him do a long rest. That was chaos. Virgo season starts today. Well, that's fun. My mage hand tossed the backpack over to him, and he ran out. Well, where the hell? I should have done that. Should have done that. Right. Well, we got him out, so it wasn't pretty, but we did it.
Right, what were you saying?
Let me say, hey, I don't think you seem more than a little confused. I'm gonna say, what are you doing down here?
I was looking for Deneth. She'll be worried sick. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble.
Authentic D&D experienced that one.
Ta.
Oh my god, you can just throw him a scroll of Misty Step? Well, that's fun. Alright, well, we saved him. So what we're gonna do now...
Damn, it's good to be alive.
You. Firebolt. Alright, everybody step back. I'm gonna do a quick little savey save. Well... Let's do actually this. We're gonna do the mage hand, and we're gonna go exploring for his backpack. Nope, 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 nope. Barts! I hate you all, I hate you all, I hate you all. I said the hand. I told the hand to go. I mean... Times. Like, that's the stuff that drives me nuts, where it's like... It's just... I misclicked something and then things went awry. I don't know what this is. Well, I can throw it. Knocking it. I think this is his bag, but be near them so we can loot it. Yeah, click something, things went awry. We're gonna go find this backpack. It'll be our backpack now. What the hell? The hand's gone? What the hell? That was so fast.
Can't give up now.
In heck?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Okay, well I just picked up the whole thing. Not really what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Another thing I'm gonna try?
I have a lot on my mind. And,
You?
well,
I don't know if it's gonna blow up the backpack though. Well, we're gonna do a quick save. I'm really just being kind of silly here, I'll admit.
On my
Just
honor.
blow everything up. I think once it's blown up, we can just like go in there and handle our business. Again, there might not be a backpack left after this. I feel like I was alt highlighting a bit, but fire. Alt highlighting. Okay. Oh.
Let's march.
Have you?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Okay. Well, actually, no.
Let's get
Have you-
going.
Highlighting because it's dark.
Another
Makes
step
sense
forward.
to me. All right, everyone, keep your wits about ya. Where would it be? Close to that one. I think he has the see in the dark ring. I've failed. Everyone's survival failing? Yes. Well, who knows what was there? Ash. Which makes me think maybe a backpack was here. No, it's all ash. I don't think it has survived the exploding. Alright. Where was the backpack? I really feel like I fumbled this one like you wouldn't believe. Like this candle. Wine for the road. Can I grab these? Nope. Okay. What is this thing we're standing on?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, well that was sort of a disaster, but you know what? We
Ready.
saved her husband. Like in the middle on the back left. Middle? Back left. Like here-ish. Guessing he didn't survive. Is he over here? Alright, whatever. Mushroom guy sucks. What? On the bridge, straight ahead. Okay. Well, I think this just, Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Oh, it's a bunch of cheese. Okay, I assume this is all of his shit. Oh, great. The bag may have exploded, but all the stuff inside's fine. Pick this shit up. It's not like picking stuff up off the ground. Okay, all y'all need to stop stomping all around here. Other fall. Pull. Alright.
moment.
Success. I will take it. We saved the guy. No one died except for Karlach a little bit. And now we're gonna long rest, and it's like it didn't even happen. Okay?
Come on.
Yeah, the backpack?
Come on. What are you hiding?
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Can you summon the dead? Bring them back. Can you... Can you shut up and let me read?
Need some help?
What? No, I'm fine. I was just perusing this little finder. Will you shut
The
up?
mushroom guy walked over there not taking any poison damage. Maybe?
Forgive me.
Okay, weird
This book
camera angle.
reads you more than you read it. I mean, it plays with your mind. There are secrets here. But the book has spirits. They fight you every step of the way. I barely opened
I
it
don't
when they
know if
started
the mushroom guy would have still
whispering from
triggered
the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book.
Ouch. Oh, Gale would take it off your hands. That's good to know. Say... anything we can do?
Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to know what's lurking in here.
We should give it to Gale.
Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now.
I'm gonna give it to Gale. Where'd I get that book? In like a basement in the goblin... well, not the goblin camp, the blighted city. Keep at it, maybe figure it away. Yeah.
As long as those spirits remember their mission, I doubt it.
We're gonna give it to Gale.
Keeping the book safe is all they know. But still, we live in hope. Figuratively speaking.
Okay. Gale, I've got a book for you. Interesting. Not have it to Gale for some reason. Huh. I guess it's sort of promised to him.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, well, let's connect everybody. Now can I? Beans. Okay, well, let's see if we can give it to Gale. Lozelle, who cares? Right.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Me give the book to Gale. I'd like Gale to look at it.
Here's my little treat with their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you?
Gonna have to ask twice.
I'm amazed you managed to keep your mind clear enough to fight.
Wow, nice.
I've been thinking about our last
Very
night together ceaselessly. I'll be in quite a spot of mortal peril if you let me keep distracting myself dreaming instead of doing. We can't have that, can we? It would be very dangerous.
I'll come find you after everyone's
I'll be
asleep.
waiting.
Well, me and Asterion are going steady. Man, can you give the book to Gale?
I did miss that face, you know.
You don't mean tonight.
I was so hoping you'd say it.
Well, catch you later. Gale, I'm gonna be real with you. You are useless, so I'm gonna summon you immediately before we see your friend. Sound good? Do we approve?
Never wanted the easy path.
What a fun performance. I know. Asterion, I love that guy. Whoever did his, like, mocap and acting, great work.
I do enjoy our conversations.
You should remain in
I
camp.
question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be here in the meet.
Goodbye. Alright, Shadowheart. I've missed ya. You are vital to the team, and I'm sorry for doubting you for a moment.
So that's what people mean
Love
when they
with
talk.
me.
All right. So
Okay. Winning. Great. Do a long rest.
I'll give it a shot.
Who's the best character in the game? I love Asterion. I think that Karlach is also amazing. Full rest. Arian's VO is also
hoped you would
Heisenberg in
come.
Resident Evil Village, which is bonkers to
I
think
have
about.
missed
That's
you.
great.
And now you're all mine.
Which one's Halston again?
And
Heisenberg, I mean.
I'm all yours. Until morning, at least.
Alright, well, we might see
Let's see
Assyrian's Ding Dong again.
where
So
the
buckle
night
up,
takes
everybody.
us.
Okay, so it's an off-screen loving. It's probably for the best. Right, well, back to business. Stay in the Underdark so we keep our mushroom friend, leave camp. Oh shit, I missed the dog. Oh well. He was a weird scientist guy in the factory, kept saying the B word all the time. Yes, I do. The refresher. Okay, well let's do a quick little save. Buckle up, unbuckle, whichever. Yeah. Dale's got a cool cat. I'd like to see that. So I'm tempted to go here and like talk to this gal about her husband. Let's just fast travel out of this hellhole.
Have you spoken with?
Working on it. Where's the lady?
Yes, she is cataloging the
Because he didn't? Oh, let me get animal talking back. Boop. Like having it, you know.
Balin, there you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
This your...
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
I didn't grab it either.
I knew
You
I
blew
was
it up.
forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Do I have a noble
Absolutely
stock?
worthless.
I think not. Well, let's talk to Deep Rothe.
Master is back.
Good. Okay, sorry, I definitely didn't bring the noble stock either. Are you mad at me?
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
Miracle survived. You should take him home.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Like there's no love lost between the two of you.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's
Did
meek
Shadowheart
now,
eat the mushroom?
but
What
he
does
used
the
to be a
mushroom
rotten
do?
old bastard.
Well, we blew up the mushroom. Is that
Treated
going to
me like
be
an old
bad?
shoe
Is
for
there another place
70
to get
years.
one?
Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Tell me what you're really
Collecting
doing down
noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Boulder's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
Here. Makes it so
Nearly
valuable.
nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Cure Balin's memory loss?
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
Oh, maybe he wasn't very kind before he lost his memory. Oh, got a reward. What's this? Gloves of uninhibited Shigo. Additional throw attacks. Okay. Fucking does throw attacks. Except, but that feels useless. You don't have any gloves. So, guess we'll just give them to you. Boop. Enjoy. Hello. Alright, well, let's keep pushing forward. I want to find another mushroom. Is it possible to do so?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Kind of like a D&D joke. Green toadstool. Okay, I do want to hear, since we've kind of bungled that mushroom zone, how did other people get through that mushroom area? I would love to know other people's strategies.
These markings look recent. What could have left them?
It feels like my magic is getting drained.
Right? Magic field. Where is this part of the thing? Where are we? Get over there. Longer available? Over there. Things changed. Oh. Good. Look, horror. What does that mean? Throw. Throw. Up here. Well, we're gonna try jumping. Maybe you can jump.
Attention!
You? Jump? No? Matt and I blew him up. Accidental. Get through the bag and threw it to him. Got everyone out and it blew up. Annoying. Good spell. Got it to him and the bag. Okay. Used the jumper to get where the backpack was and threw it to him. Then just sort of tanked the poison out of the place to get the shroom. Took multiple tries. I jumped onto the rocks along the edge and jumped over to his lost bag. I then threw him the bag and he warped out. I want to know. Oops. What does that mushroom do if you eat it? Like, if you get the mushroom, is she just pleased? Oh, we need to go down here, I see. Like, what does the mushroom really bring us? What I want to know. I don't think it's over here anymore. Like, in this zone. So I guess we'll just give up on the mushroom. Okay. Also, hello, Kevin. And Matt.
On my way.
If you guys want to hang out in the Discord, I can pop over there. Probably busy. Okay, whoops. Are you the only one fighting it for some reason? Sure. Never found a way to collect the green exploding mushroom. Reach. Come on. Come on. Boom. Everybody else seems to get to be a part of this fight.
With haste.
Whatever you do, don't feed it to Baleen. Oh, does he become kind of a jerk? Noblestalk could have done a little special thing if you fed it to Shadowheart instead to restore her memories. That's cool. Well, I want to do that. Okay. Well, I have a question. If we restore her memories... Is there any other place to get it, or is that the only place? That I'd like to know.
Close ranks.
My game, I gave it to the dwarf lady to make her happy, and pickpocketed it and fed it to her. That's great. I don't do enough pickpocketing. I need to. Alright, well... You can't crouch. Ooh. Color spray? Never do that. Does that do anything? Fight this guy. Okay. That's it.
No choice but to keep going.
Why don't you do this? Do a song. Go. What? I think that spells. Oh, damn.
May the gods
well,
take you
I picked up this flower and it's really ruining my life.
Got to keep fighting.
Ooh, bonk. I just love the little bonk. Oh, hell yeah. Great. Shove. Maybe to shove. Be a dippable surface. Fine. Why don't you jump out of here? That'll still hurt you. Fine. A bunch of attacks. Target must be prone. Knock them prone. Let's do animating spores. Oh, on a corpse. Bunch. Which by only blinds, they have less than 33 hit points. Oh, I see. Well, I guess you're moving back to where you were. Doubles. Oh, let's give her this. Quick heals. Back up in the fight. Right in the guts. afraid I can do it again. That is blocked. Okay, how about lacerate? Boom. Yeah! Uh-oh. Got a little...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hook horror. Got his freaking hook. Okay, let's do another save. Love having this boost on Karlach. I think it's good. I'm really happy with my loadout, which is why, like, bringing Gale into the mix, I was immediately like, nope. Okay, the flower's field. Is it because she's holding the flower? Should I just, like, let the flower go? I don't know what to do with this flower. Type. Budding susser tree is honey, sweet aroma, foul, way bloom is exposed to sunlight. I sell it. You were saying toss the flower. Not do me any good? Waypoint discovered. Oh hell yeah, but I can get another flower.
Bet that will fit in my
keep
bag.
collecting flowers. Uh-oh. Okay, another one of these hook dudes. Where are you? Where is this guy? Oh, shit. There he is. Up two. Up there. Okay, there. You know, 50%, I'll take it. We can make that. Why don't you just shield Carla? Start working your way up. I don't know.
There's blood in the air.
I'll Misty Step you. Here. I love Misty Step him. It's awesome. Right, we'll take it.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Keep these up. Fun. Ooh, Mark Rojas, thank you for the gift sub. Group movement. Well, 40% it is. Okay. It did something.
Put him up.
Okay. I might have her dash. Quick heals.
Got it.
How high up you can go, friend. Arrow of fire, why not? Nice! Feels good. We insult them too. Boom. Okay, fine. Are you entering the fight? Echoes in the dark. Ah, that's bad. Keeps if you leave it in the box. Hitting the dog with its aura. When this fold remains. Interesting. Find flowers near where you need the flowers. Can't use spells. Thinking one day I'll use it cleverly in a fight. What does the flower do? Do you just like throw it? Well, maybe I can sell it. Doesn't really seem like the flower does a whole lot for people is what I'm getting. Alright, well.
What's it
Very
called?
I see.
Are there more of them?
I actually don't think I want her to be there. Maybe. 50%, I'll take it. I don't know if it missed or not. 2 levels thing is really annoying. Having to move this way. It's a little useless for her to be this low. I could bone show you. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then offhand attack. Boom. Nice. We are getting powerful, which I like to see.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay. Attacking you. 25%? Well, that sucks. Air-roaring thunder. Explode on impact, pushing targets back. Okay, 25%.
I'll strike you down.
Oh, man. We had a 1 in 4. I wanted to give it a try. Bardic Inspiration. Give it to our good pal. Oh, shit! What happened to her? Oh, she's just prone? She's just prone, right? Right, well. Ooh. Probably should have given it to Asterion, but that's fine. That was bad. What happened to her? Just in scenarios you're doing activities could have them be useful. Okay. Can I send it to my camp, or will that ruin it once I go above ground? What? I'm down too? Jesus Christ, everybody needs to calm down. Can we shove you? Probably not. Too heavy to shove. Okay, well I can do this. Boom. Yeah, let's do this. But we're quite dead. Branding Smite. Extra attack. More damage. So let's do this. 88% is what we like to see. Having an extra attack for rocks. I don't know what causes it, but it's amazing. Have you run over here? More? Recorders need to calm down. Oh god, not this guy. Okay, I'm glad they fight each other though. This is just a lot. Need to save Asterion. Alright, finish your move. Good, good. Okay, kill each other. That's what we like. Monsters are fighting. Who are you? This guy is not a friend. My love, my joy. Hypnotic pattern. Interesting. Interesting. Uh-oh. Well, aid. Okay, what's going on with Karlach? She's hypnotized. By taking damage or when helped. Is that like this? Help? Okay. I think what I want... I love this guiding bolt. It really is very useful. So we're going to guiding bolt to you. Critical hit. That's what we like to see. And then let's mass healing. Heal up to 6 allies. Oh, great. Well, we really only need to heal Asterion, so we're gonna heal Asterion instead. Let's do it on 2. Where are you, buddy? Okay, great. Hope you feel better. Have her. I guess we move over to here.
The dance macabre.
You, my man. 99% is pretty good. Blood sacrifice. Take damage, but acid. We can do acid. We should do it on these two. Or 3. They're all our enemy. Okay, let's throw acid on the 3 of them. Then offhand attack onto you? No, we don't have enough movement for anything. Although we could dash, but I don't think that will actually. It just is going to be another bonus action. You heal. That's a good idea. You heal, and yeah, go down. One's up here. So, oh, what's over here? Kind of encampment. Beaten gnome. Right. Okay, miss. Okay, everybody take a breath. Mirror image. I don't really know what this does. Good. They're fighting each other. I feel like this guy could be my friend. But I don't know how to make him be my friend. Guess maybe not. I'm gonna talk to him though. Okay, damn, we really love knocking all my people down, huh? Okay. You. Defense. Okay, 70%. That would probably kill him. But we're gonna do this guy. Level 2. 50%, but I'm gonna do it. Good. Could have probably killed the other guy in like 1 hit, which would have been a bad idea necessarily. But why don't I do this on... Oh, I do it on anybody. Enough movement, not enough movement. I don't really have the goods for much. Why don't you heal? I'm using all of her spells, so that's okay.
Death's cold grip.
Do I want? Ooh, can I do this? Target must be humanoid. Damn. Probably not. Oh shit, I can't. Okay, great. Didn't think I could. Oh, fuck. Oh, hate that. Stab. I want them to keep fighting each other, which is why I'm not necessarily killing this guy right away. I'm just gonna stay right in the thick of it. Why don't we... Yeah, we need to get rid of this shit in our pockets, huh? Really know what's good it's doing me. Can we just drop? I think it still is doing its damage, but that's okay. Piercing shot or rush attack. 50%. Okay. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. And then kill yourself. What are you up to? Ah, shit. I'm hypnotized. Okay, you're burrowing. Fine. Go away. Going to heal himself? Get rid of you. That doesn't fucking work. Critical miss.
What's it gonna take?
There we go. Good. Alright, so you're the only one left. We should be able to kill you. Pulls the creature 3 meters closer. Damn, it didn't work. Okay, well.
Tactical.
You run in front of me. We'll do an opportunity attack, maybe?
To me.
Okay. Kill this man. 6% high defense. Fear. You're hit and cannot move. That seems useful. Bestow curse. Disadvantage checks. Why fear? We never use this. Oh, we're not really close. I can move here. Oh no, I don't want curse. I want fear. Boom. Oh great, he dropped his weapon. Rocks. Not enough movement. Right, well. Two. Just leave it at that.
I miss this.
You, my man. Do this. This. Advantage. Not. Do we not? Defense. Hold on, what do we have? Floating, darkness. These things seem the most useful. Immune to sleep. How much health do you have? That much, all things considered? Do acid splash. Do bone chill. Do that. Miss. Beans. Enough movement. Alright, well, it's freaking useless in every way. That's fine.
No! No!
Okay, that's what I like to see. This weapon. Order staff. Yes. Mirror image. I don't know what this does for me. Arm person, guidance. I think bolt. Command. Command him to die. Command. Halt, approach, drop, flee, grovel. Grovel. Flee. I'm gonna flee. Well, perhaps instead I will just go and arrow you. Mission broken. Well, that's good. Reach. Right, well. Moving forward.
Shut
Mark Rojas! So, oh my gosh, you're just up to Matt. Thank you very much. Matt, I hope you're grateful. All I have to say. That freaking movement speed. Go hamstring him. What? Movement? Why do you have to run to there? I don't understand. Confusing. That's fine. Whatever. Let's move closer.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. You. Bow and arrows, man. Miss.
Breathe
Moving
deep
forward.
and move.
No word.
Let me do this. 90%, so I like to see. Boom. Okay. File of the Forgotten.
Let's move.
I want to be able to talk to this guy.
Open up.
Let's do a short rest.
That helped.
Let me read the notes. Protector, guardian of the forge, blah, 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 blah. Hot hammer. Hot hammer, where? Map is drawn underneath X's. Following words are scratched. Door nose. Alright.
A hidden adamantine forge. Imagine the blades you could produce with that.
Okay, I'm glad one of us knew what it was.
Seems it's guarded by a protector of some sort. Something weak to this hot hammer.
The mirrored image on, so it's like you hit, but hit the fake one and it goes away. Okay, interesting. Your therapy appointment tomorrow. Nice. Oh, that's great, Mark. I appreciate it. Okay. These hook horrors. I'm gonna save too. I want to explore this guy's camp. Or I'll take your little hooks. Take.
Very well.
Arlock the hot hammer? That's the way you think. I don't know. It's not wrong. Half-eaten, no. We talk to this. What killed you? What's the deal? Ooh, there's a fish. Formed chair. Nothing. Speak to dead. Oops. Alright, gnome friend. What's going on?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Okay, well, that was boring. Some ribs. Was it rotted ribs? No carcass? Any meat? No. Fish. Fish. Freaking fish. Pile of books. Ouch. Okay, fish. Okay. Sacks. Breezy sandals. Sent to camp. Not. Open crate. Sack. Oh, this guy. I don't think he did anything in that last fight. Where was he? Now realizing. I need to select him more during the fight? Where was he? I don't care. The magic. Go down. Oh, take some bark from the Susur tree. Okay, this we need to do. Sorry, actually. Go back up, everybody. Get some bark. Do that. Bark. Or give me your hook. Give me your hook. Where I take the bark. Oh, here we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Okay. We got some kind of plans about stuff. They
A
need the
forge at the
bark.
blacksmith's house should do.
Okay, well. Can't go up above ground right now because I have my mushroom friend here. So we're not going to do that yet. Right? Yep, travel down. We're just going to keep going. Homes. Rooters. Oh. I feel like casting Touch Dead, even if it's not likely to work. Highlights the bodies. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, those... Okay. So, something rumbling, which I fucking hate. I'm gonna end... Bobby... I love looking over and just seeing her fully on the ground.
Well, well, well.
You can go around this way.
Watch your back. Step lightly.
Probably have some dash, huh?
Let's get on with it.
There's all gonna be dashing.
Onward.
And then go prone. But you know what? Have fun. But when they fall in their asses. Oopsies! Let's hurt them. Okay, here we go. Alright. Sorry.
You misshapen flesh now.
We'll see. Enough movement. Guiding bolt. Level 2, I guess. This is the one we were fighting before. Thing. Jump over to here. Movement. Okay.
Come
End
on.
turn.
Can't
Oh, we have
stay
more
idle.
stuff we did. I want this little sing-song thing. Okay. And heal. Warlock. Stop with the command. Alrighty,
Very well.
start working your way over here. You. One target at a time, no fucking preparation. This, far away. Dash. Let's give you dash. Here. Heal. Do a weakening strike. Target's attacks. Here's without weapons can't have weakening. But not you.
Time to deal some
Do
punches.
this. Boom. Critical hit. That's what we like to see. We have high defense. We can try it. Damn. I love when they get ensnared though. So it's always worth trying for me. Oops. I should have kept you near him. That's
This
okay.
is gonna feel good.
Why don't you start? What does this do? Advantage on intimidation performance checks. Well, let's start with you raging. Ah! And then this. 80%. Okay, pretty good. And then I think we're close enough. Boom, 80%.
You act fighter, but a fool's a fool.
She loves just insulting, and I don't hate it either. Okay, and then honestly, run over to
Over
here.
there.
I'm trying to spread them out a little bit so we can't knock us all down in one hit. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Can you... Thunder Wave. Why don't you go here?
On my way.
Then Thunder Wave. Do the maximum Thunder Wave. Okay. Ooh, great! Dude, I love Thunder Wave. Okay, pick this guy up. Alright, let's do a short rest.
Enough sitting
Make another
around.
long rest.
Let's
soon.
go hurt someone.
An enemy damages the wearer. The wearer gains wrath for 1 turn. Okay, I'm gonna give that to Karlach for right now. What does her other armor do? Not wearing anything. Oh, because they have these gloves. No wearing or armor or holding a shield. I don't really know what it means a +2 bonus to armor class, to be honest. Ooh, Sushi Monster. Thank you for subscribing. Would y'all say that this Blood Guzzler garb is worth trading off for the Bracelet of Defense? Other people loved this. Like, Perhaps not. Clothing you can put on her that's not considered armor. Uncommon clothing? Okay, that makes me think it's not armor. It's clothing. Great. We're both. Perfect.
Looking ahead.
Feels good. Let's save. And then I'm going to do a 2-minute break. Don't go anywhere, everyone. We're going to keep playing because I really love this game. So we'll see you in 2 minutes. Bye. Okay, friends, I've refreshed my water, and it's time, and I'm returning, okay? I can't speak, but I am returning. Boop! Hello! Put some fresh sunblock on. So if my face is shiny, that's why. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, I love tabletop D&D. It's all just a matter of finding, like, a group. You know what I mean? Loves to dance. I love to see it. Right? Walk through acid, I guess. Where are we on the map? We go down this way. Explore this really quick, just to make sure we have everything. This is... Make sure we save. We can use this guy more. He's...
Might be useful.
How to make it... Or, okay. The bottle. This way. Oh, this looks like where we want to go. There. Eventually. Also, I guess this other way. Oh yeah, that's a dead end. Okay, good to know. Feels very Demon Souls. Man, Demon Souls is so fun. I kinda miss playing those games. Good time. Polar Ups Pro. Oh yeah. I used to live off the G train. I mean, I also lived off the F and the Q, so it was mostly what I rode. But I didn't mind the G. I mean, if you're taking the G from Kensington, which is where I lived, to jump up here to oh, like Williamsburg. All right, kind of useless. You aren't going a pretty direct route. The G is sort of like the... Oh, this is where we came from. What the hell? Gone in a freaking loop. Silly. Goofed up on that front. Anyway, G feels a little worthless. Going anywhere else. I don't know. Experience. Let's go back to where... I lived there, the G train barely ran. There. Oh, he's 15.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
Abandoned, eh? I'll be the judge of that. Take all these mushrooms. I loves making grunty groaning noise. Yeah, but... Survival checks or anything? Faster going to Manhattan than back to whatever borough than to get on the G. That's... Yeah, it depends. I mean, I'm not in for...
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwerga.
Whatever that means. Wake up. Oh, can I wonder if I could talk to these.
The corpse has nothing to say.
You have to hold out for functional train card. Very true. I'm guessing you won't have anything to say either. Bring me up.
The corpse has
Right. Alright. Don't want to talk, huh? Her? Cool. Be on the map. Thus? The column. Like areas I've been to. Girl. Skeleton. So I keep going in loops. I'm glad the Underdark has like villages and stuff. I always find it disappointing in Zelda when they're like Underdark. What's so barren? Hey, please. Girl. Girl. Okay, good to know you do alt and hold the name. That works. Okay, we are going back that way. We need to go this way. What? What knows what's up? Looks like, what are y'all doing? You're going. I'm coming, I'm coming. Blood, blood. Alright, back to business. To this rotted village. Mine shaft. One critical stumble from falling to my death. The character that joined you can raise dead bodies to add to your team temporarily. Well, that's... Saying I should raise some dead? You didn't know. Corpse is too damaged. You? Mating spores? Try it.
Silence! I am breathing life.
That's neat. Is that to anybody else?
Alright, what now?
Move. Burn backs. Alright, well I'm just gonna bring up as many corpses as I can. Oh shit, okay, I see how this works. Sorry. Right.
All's well that ends.
Glowing gem.
Not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Save. It's been a minute. Early. Just complaining about public transit. Yeah, public transit rocks. Like, I'll complain about LA public transit, but I mean LA public transit needs to be better. But I am so grateful for public transit. I wish there was more of it everywhere. I think you have more stuff here. You have a jump now. Quite a bit of stuff here.
Wanna dance?
Wanna dance?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Stuff down there. Moving along.
On my way.
This way. Gem, glowing gem. Shovel, shovel. Basket. Basket. Rotting. I don't trust it to be useful. Forge here. That's burlap. Reach. Well, I don't feel like doing the work. Although it's up high, which makes me think like I should. Look. Who can reach up high? You?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Tall. You do a mage
Let's get
hand.
going.
Keep moving on. Good, there's a
Don't waste a step.
waypoint. Check out the old map. They're dead ends, but I'll take a peek at them. There. Jump over to it?
Seems like the best way.
Chris. We're gonna move out back a bit. Hearts. I did not want to happen. Okay, save. You.
There is work to do.
Damn, you don't have any spells.
Give up
Probably
now.
do it. Stop jumping over there. Stay
Can't
over
slow
here,
down.
you idiots. Listen to me. Oh my god. That shit drives me nuts.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Blow all this shit up.
Bullet barrels. Best step lightly. There's a land shark about.
What? What that means? Oh, I can trust them. talk.
Is not sin.
You warned about the burrowing thing I already killed. Oh, thank you. Was there only one
The
burrowing
corpse
thing? 'Cause I see
regards
it
you
everywhere. I didn't realize it was like
lifelessly.
the only one. Who are you?
House Vandry. Far Scout. Searching
Squeeze me. What happened to you?
through backpack. Too light. Fell.
Okay. What were you searching for?
Quick path
Oh,
to surface.
later, perhaps. Any allies nearby?
Works alone. Better that way.
I hope I can ask my last question.
Mushrooms. Disappear. Guessed wrong.
Okay.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
All right.
What's hiding here?
Good off you.
Bones snap like twigs. Must have been quite a fall.
Oh, let's read the journal. Favorite faithful servant, blah 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 blah. Yochlol. Yochlol! Number 2. If I type wand this to you, Aster. That's so many freaking strokes. These variants and Staff of Crones. I'm going to send this to camp. One, we are also going to send to camp. It's not necessarily something I want to sell. In backpack for now. It's not encumbered anymore. This can send to camp. Send to camp. Bark. That. Potting basket. Can we open this? The camp. Whatever. Flash. Horn. Camp. Stuffed bear. Sent. Fun to carry around. This two car. Not block. Shoot on this. Alrighty. Do some. I'm tempted to use these. Let's try drinking them. Maybe one day we'll do a save just so we can drink those things. You know what I mean? Oh, I should watch the D&D movie. I heard it was good.
Always glad that caught my eye.
Jump to? What caught your eye? You can see in the dark. Have you lead the way on this. Not a good jumper.
All right.
Failed. Down. Jump. You.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hi. You.
Soldier.
Down. Good. Station failed. That's cool. Need more mushrooms.
What's that now?
Oh. Thank
Shrooms. Deceit and danger.
you. Well, up there. Jump down here. Can't usually tell you if it's gonna hurt. Jump. That just hurts. Who went up there? Oh, so well. Oh, that looks fake. Okay, I see what the fake ones look like. Good. Ooh. Mushroom circle. Oh, that's like a teleporter.
Huh.
Station failed. Dang. Good. Okay, let's save really quick. I want this mushroom. Where will it take us?
Fake wall. What's on the other side?
Different mushroom circle. Me and Shadowheart are gonna go poking around. Go check out this mushroom circle. Again, save. There's 2 of them. Sunday is $4 movie tickets at a whole bunch of theaters. Really? Where are we? Overgrown tunnel. Been here? Oh. Are we? Oh. Oh. Are you chilling here? Are you okay? Oh shit.
No one
Bobby.
back home will ever believe this.
Bobby, why don't you
Need to
talk to
find a
this
way
guy?
forward.
Spiderweb there. This looks like a wall I should be able to talk to. Okay. Hello, I can see through, please. A whole chicken. Over. I'm gonna start taking these meats hanging around. Don't mind, right? Why can't I talk to this guy? What do you do to talk to you? Bones. A pile of bones. They'll offer me nothing. Know what you're dealing. Why can't I talk to you? Should I be able to talk to this thing? I feel like I should be able to. A weird backdoor spot to the Hag's lower area. I don't think I can get it open at this point. It'd take me somewhere I've been. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, I see where this is. Okay, this is great to know. Thank you. Yeah, because the Hag had other, like,
time to rest.
travel spots, so this makes sense.
Let's see what this
Go back to the
does.
mushroom circle. Station failed. Okay, hold up. Am I not a part of my party now? I loved Movie Pass. Had it. Oh, that's that guy. Dang it. I'm annoyed that I lost my little friend, but... oh well. Maybe we'll get him back later. Hey, where's this fake wall? Was it? Let's do a quick little savey save. Wonder if this takes me to somewhere else in the Underdark?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Down. Back, go through this circle. See where it takes. Where the hags are. Okay, so this did take me elsewhere. Okay. Figure out where I was, where I'm going, just to areas later. Okay. Oh, I see. Spot where it was. Okay. Anyway, great. Hag's Lair stuff, that's cool. Whoa. Cool.
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Oh. Get rid of this thing. Be able to do damage to it. Is there like a crank anywhere? Back to this later. Lot of turrets up here. Okay. Seems like a scary area, so maybe we should leave. Okay. Into turn-based mode, just get the hell out of here. Right-click examine on it to see what kinds of damage it's vulnerable to. Oh, that's good. Later I shall do it. But right now we're getting out of that area because it's scary. Oh, we need to go back over this way. Or is that where I was? We need to go the opposite. Although maybe might just be to get out of the Underdark, which I was telling you to do. This is the Arcane Tower. This secret custom marker location. Okay, I guess it's just a location. Let's go back to the beach. Come back later.
This dark.
Drop your laptop on me. No. Keep gnome. Darren. Hi. Ooh, give me this crystal. My girl's a crystal gal. Gotta get her energies right, you know what I mean? Good journal. Your party for Ironfoot. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Whatever. Dark. Okay. I need to go to these boats.
No traps, please.
Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down
Gentle
here.
Monkey, thank you for subscribing.
Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Ooh. Steve, religion, stand down. I'm a follower of the Absolute just like you. Hungry for a fight. Be discreet, no need for bloodshed. Stand down, I'm a true soul. Oh. Take much. Great. We're fine.
That's right. You are a true soul.
Why wants to kill me?
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Not like me to overlook one of the Absolute's chosen. Let myself get distracted. Won't happen again. Anyway, the hunt's not over yet.
Right, you seem like a bad dude. What hunt? Explain
Tracking
yourself.
a runaway slave, Deep Gnome. Stole boots from my sergeant. I'm to kill the runaway. But she's holed up with myconids. Can't get past those rock flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing.
What are you doing with slaves?
Got 'em clearing rubble. We've got orders from Moonrise to reach some old ruins. There's something the Absolute wants tucked away in there. Not that you need me to tell you that.
Of course not. Runaway look
Deep
like.
Gnome with boots too good for a slave. That's all I know.
I think I found her. I don't really want to help this guy. But I don't want to say I'll help you and actually help him. So I'm going to say this is your concern, not mine.
As you like. I guess you'll be heading to the camp across the Ebon Lake. Have fun with the slaves. Well, I'm stuck here.
Help him? Fuck you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Reaver, warrior of the absolute.
Okay. What happened to you?
My canids made me hurt myself.
Do you have anything valuable?
No, gnomes. We're fiddling with rubble yonder.
Gnomes is a fun word. Where'd you come from?
Across the Ebon Lake.
Okay, what are you doing? You died?
Hunting runaway slave.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
I love it. Someone has said that to me. Don't mind if I do. Basket, running basket. All jumped off the cliff, huh? Okay, I'm gonna... Yep. Up. So...
Gek does the talking around here. Bother him.
Right. We could go on the boat. We'll go talk to this guy again, and then... Crystal. Oh, secret here? Gnome secret. Is it up? Down. Secret stash. Check over here. Rotting. Oh, well-stitched satchel. That's it. Pick up the whole basket. Where's this secret stash you speak of? Alt. Crystal. Fire. Water damaged letter. Is that a read? Oh. Here's logbook. Cautious on far shore. They're rumored to be prowling the area. Okay. What's... Oh. Don't mind if I do. Why not? Logbook. Ledger, gemstones, made from rock, white color. Noted next to a sketch of each stone. Underlined entry for a ruby. Okay. Here. Okay, looks like I got the thing. It's not on the map anymore.
Gek's the talker, not me. Back off.
I wasn't talking to you. I was looting a corpse. Okay, my man. Let's talk again. I'll help you.
Changed your mind?
Yeah. Brief me then.
Tracking a runaway on to kill them. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head. Make you see things.
Help.
Good. It's better true soul can make those.
That was not gonna do much. If there's anything, let's see if you can maybe trade with me. I don't totally feel like anything is worth my time up here. But what do I know?
Half the squad dead for the...
Fine, well, fine. This logbook. Oop, goodbye. Right, these the people that the, what's her face? Kill? Kill the drinker by the lake. Surgeon, free the deep. Dude by the lake. You? Drungers? Him. Who's the dude by the lake? Did I kill him? What do we think? 1 for kill, 2 for not kill. Lego Sculpture D&D 2. Okay. The one who glows in the gut. So I did 1 to kill, right? And 2 to not kill? I'm trying to remember what I just said. Area, these are the guys who went glut to help. Like slavers. Push off the cliff. Oh, that. Okay. Ones are winning. I like the shove off cliff idea. Okay. Let's get a good shove going. Come on. We're gonna do a quick savey save. But we're gonna get into combat, and I'm okay with that. But let's give you... Goodbye. 100%. Watch it, you could hurt someone. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. That was fun. Good idea. We're the leader. Only temporarily hostile, but let's do really out of magic, huh? One bulb. 25%. Nothing. Let's do this. 55%. Little bonk to the head. Hello. Do it. Fine. Go here. Redo it. It's not listening to me, and it's driving me nuts. Pull up the ladder. Oh, that's. Tenacity. Why don't we ensnare you? Yes. Great. Way. So you bite. Bite. Why don't they listen to me when I tell them to go down here? I don't understand what I'm doing. Wrong. Not enough movement? Because this is 100%. Why aren't they going down? I don't know. Okay, well. Go down. Do this? Yeah, 90%. Not hitting Shadow Heart. Good. Sacrifice. Do a little stabby stab. Boom. Alrighty. It'll be pretty crowded over here, but I'm okay with that. Oh shit. Okay, well this is good. We'll kill him and then hopefully it'll get rid of these guys. Usually that works. Large. Guys.
Split your corpse and roast to pieces!
Might fuck me up. We'll find out. Dragonborn have ridged ding-dongs. Well, that's great to know. I did not know that, but now I do. Pretty much. Prone. 2%. Also do Cloud of Daggers. Then, yeah. Alright, well let's do this one. Try to make you prone.
Good idea.
5%. Fake it with X. Okay, good, it worked. And then let's get behind you to shove. Okay, well.
God, it's hot in here.
Alright. Where are the other dudes? Here. Why don't we rage? Shot. Make it elsewhere though, so let's just do that. Get some shot. Damage. Alright, try again.
I've got it.
Now, just come around from the back on these guys.
Die, so your carcass can rise.
Okay. Bye. Ooh, critical hit. That's good. Charm. Me again, you jerk. Everyone hurry up so I can try and kill this guy.
Stop as a big festival.
The line. 80%. Pretty good. Jump. Jump too. Triple my jumping distance is pretty good. Can you jump up here? Have any movement for jumping? Fine. Be passive for now. Good. I love these little misses. Uh-oh.
A little help, please.
Doesn't hurt me. Miss? Ew. Rope netting. I'll have you heal in a moment. That's fine for now. Okay. Can you? 88%. Boom. Nice. These guys should be dead, in my opinion, but I'll take it. Sure. Take all. You Misty Step the hell out of here. How do you Misty Step? Oh, Jesus. How do you Misty Step to here? Darn. Okay, I need, I don't have any spells, because I want her to heal everyone, but I don't think she can. Alright, we are not doing well in this fight, I will admit. I'm gonna have to redo this after a long rest. I need a corpse. Why don't you just get a quick shove? 35%? What the hell? Why is it such a low percentage?
You've made a grave mistake.
Tigers on this guy.
Another step forward.
There. Doing well. Alrighty. Why don't you... percent, I guess I'll take it. Yes. Respecting Shadowheart to a life cleric for ridiculous healing power. Alright, I'm not very good at that kind of dealy-do, like the stats, but next time she levels, I'm very open to it. Keep trying this. Yes. Cool.
Count on me.
Go here. Okay. Uh-oh. Dashing to a good thing. Well, we have our, This. Okay. But you know what I do feel good about? Oh, why don't you bite? Here, it's back. Advantage. Well. Do I have that much stuff? 60%. Please try. Okay. That's it. Rage. Mass healing world is god tier. Okay, that's good to know. Charm. Stop attacking me. You're charmed by me. Oh, I like that he has hearts all around him. That's fun. Okay, what are you gonna do? Mark. Good sign. Okay. Oh, beans. We don't have Thunder Wave. Oh, that's great. I wish I had like a piercing strike. Could I? Let's throw this piece of meat. I could throw 1 damage to spell target, possibly pull in nearby enemies and creatures. Okay. Spiked bulb. Explode. They bleed. Bomb explodes. Not against the explosions. Poison, poison. Fire, dark vision, oil. This bomb. Will it hurt hurt me. The range for these things. Close, threatened. Good to do. I really should have done a long rest before we did this fight. That's okay. Oh, got a critical hit at least. Can we bonk him? Immune to dazed. Okay. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't die, but we likely will. That'll be okay. Reach. You. We can reach you.
Ready for
ready
this?
to die, my friend. Another weapon. Oh wait, guy's dead. Improvised melee weapon. Heavy to pick up. Well, improvised melee weapon. What is this? Do this onto you. Far and throw. Go ahead. Sure. Interrupted. Boy, the flames do a whole lot, but take it. This hurts you. Hope not. Doing it. Violence? Is that a good thing?
In
Have
position.
you right there. You guys are fucking strong. I'll say that. I'm gonna push him over this to kill it. Honestly, same. Kicking my ass. This. Confirm. Probably not, no. Do regular attack. Armed. Well, that's it. Alright. Okay, we are all gonna die. So we're gonna fix this later. Oh, that's a shame. 1 death down, 3 to go. Well, 2.5 really. Next person. I know
Still
I can jump
breathing,
dead.
despite everything.
Return? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Push attack. Well, hold on. Warlock can also go.
baby.
So, 3 of them. No, 4. This. Do it again. Reckless attack. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Oh, still not dead. Jeez, these guys are freaking strong. How are they so strong?
Not
Alright.
comes easy these days.
They both have 1 health. So maybe I can throw something at them. Why don't we throw Simple Toxin? We're not gonna be able to get to Shadowheart easily, but we can jump. Great. That's perfect. What I wanted. Sure. I don't know. Okay. Some of that other thing did nothing. Pick up Shadowheart. Well said. No, chill, please. I need to die. I feel like if I killed the guy who spawned these things, they should be dead in my Self. Okay, why don't you pick her up? And then do a little bit of healing. For friends here. Carlock, I'm selecting my aunt. Carlock. Heal. Pretty much else. Icky. Bloodlust. Kill. Both y'all. Good. 5 still. Throw something. Get them both. Can't really swing. No way to get them both, huh? Rock jump. Do this on you. Alright. Wow, Nightbot is chatty. How are you alive? Oh, I should have hit you and knocked you away, I'm realizing, but oh well. How are you alive from this? It's so annoying, but that's fine. You can run away. Okay. You can't really do a whole lot here, can she? Well,
have to keep going.
Move away then. Rage ended. Miss, good. Okay. Go. Would kill me. Feeling I can take. Oh yes, I do actually. All right, end your turn.
Yes.
Warlock. Kill this guy, please. Very good. Deal with you. Seems pretty good. I shove you as well. Oh, this guy's dead. Okay, well. I'll never say where she is. Come to us. 60%. 42. Let's do this. 60.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Yeah. Feel it. Hey, what are you gonna do? The Mushroom Man killed. Well, Mushroom Man isn't even with us. Fight is hard. Uh-oh. Is he an enemy? No, that's... This fucks them up. I'm not gonna go anywhere, really. Really thinking thing about it. Can I have her? Have her go here, and that might do better shoving. To really fall into nothing. Good. We ended the fight. Oh, thank goodness.
What to do?
Alright, let's go back to camp. We need a long rest and get Astarion back. That was tough. Alright. Well. Scratch, what do you need, buddy?
Seems like a good moment
Scratch
to talk.
real quick. And Withers. Ooh!
The dog is unable to speak through the
Mark
small
Rojas.
bag
Thank you
he
for gifts up
holds in
to
his mouth.
JP Topes. Alright, let somebody give me a bone. What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Potion of
All
healing.
I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Well, that's sweet. Thank you, Scratch. Pet time. Which dog? I can't believe I got through on that fight. I will say I feel like I'm at the level where I can do okay, and I like my loadout. It's unfortunate that I came in with like no spell slots for what's her face. The other day I had Withers bring someone back. And then like he glitched out.
Dost thou require a
and then he
new
didn't
ally?
do it. And I paid for it and I had to use his
Or
roll.
mayhaps a resurrect.
Resurrect,
then
please.
thou must return. This is the
Tyrion.
price of balance.
The gold.
Well counted.
Okay. I'm gonna stand there and do nothing.
I do.
Last time I did a short rest
dust,
before
I
Astarion came back and it was
thy
a mistake.
name from the archive.
Scratch never gave me anything. That was the first useful thing. The last thing he gave me was a bone. I was like, okay, you're a dog. This makes sense. Okay, Astarion. Okay, good, he's back. Alright. Let's go to bed.
Better
End the
not
day.
be cursed.
And do some resting. Then I gotta go eat some food. I always use healing. Go to bed, please. Auto select. Full rest. Oh, this owlbear. We're buds. Save them from the...
Blood hurts.
Oh no. You're hurt. Let me see. Friends? Guidance? We'll be okay on this one. How did I lose all my other bonuses? I didn't. I did? I don't know. Anyway. Fine.
Look. Cut.
Oh! Medicine. Hold still. I'll make it better. Bonus. Guidance. See, I'm losing my bonus thing. What? Yeah, we're using inspiration. We are rolling again. Love this owlbear more than anything. Good. Phew. Why am I losing what's-her-face's guidance thing?
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt.
Great. How did this happen?
Teeth. Claws. Bigger.
I'm bigger than you. Why?
Strong. Fight. Win.
Alright, fair enough. Hand is this? Astarion. Okay. Did you kill any?
Kill? No. Strong.
Okay.
Show you.
Okay.
I love him so much.
Karlach rules. Well, that was sweet. And we did not full rest. Tamer Karlach's inspired. Well, good. We earned our thing back. Okay, let's go to rest. Bed. Go to bed. No? Great. And I gotta go eat. Decided to get the owlbear cub in my current run. Owlbear cub's great. I was very excited when I was like, go to my camp. I was like, oh. More animals, please. Alright, let's save. And see who we're gonna raid. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Can't believe we got through that fight. I should see you tomorrow. Let's raid a Knitted Sweaters. Boom. Done. Anyway, save. I will catch you all later. Goodbye.